Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, welcome back to a brand new video. Today's video is my annual New Year goals video alongside my vision board. So we're going to go through my 2024 goals, what I have planned, go through with you my vision board and more. So we're going to reflect back on 2023, what goals I set and see if I achieved any, alongside some tips at the end to let you know how to make your own vision board and my tips on how to stay organised with manifesting your goals and achieving them, etc. So firstly, let me apologise for my voice. I'm at the tail end of a chest infection cold situation. I have also already filmed this video, but the file is corrupting and I've spent like 3 or 4 hours trying to fix it, updating my MacBook and everything, and I'm gutted that I can't fix it, so I'm having to refilm it. So please bear with me. I'm in a different background as well. I'm at the end of the bed because it's quite dark outside, so I have had to put up my lighting set up, so excuse the different background. Let me know if you like it or not. Let me know if you prefer it near where I normally do it with the natural light. Let me know in the comments down below if you prefer that or you prefer this setup. I'm not wearing any makeup either. I've just got some mascara on and some eyebrow gel, and I've just put on a jumper on top of my cozies and Christmas socks. Let's start off with reflecting on 2023 and what the goals I set for last year and see if I achieved any. So my 2023 goals were save to travel more. Now I definitely did not do that. And this is going to relate to what my vision board is about as well, but save to travel more didn't exactly happen. But in 2024, my vision board, which I will get onto shortly, shows all the places that I really want to travel to. So I do want to save more this year to just spend my money on travelling and memories and things like that. The next goal was grow on social media, which I did, surprisingly. Not very rapidly, which is completely fine. But my Instagram went from just over 6k and it's now on 8.5k, which for me is, I'm very, very grateful for and happy with, because I was stuck on that same amount of followers on Instagram for years, and finally I feel like it's just getting a bit more consistent, because I'm definitely getting more consistent with Instagram. I'm loving filming reels on there, I'm loving shooting content, as well as YouTube. You guys seem to be following me on shorts so much more, so thank you so much if you found me through shorts. I know it's a lot of you have found me through shorts, and there's been like an extra 200 of you, so thank you so much if you have subscribed and are watching this video. Thank you and welcome to the channel. Also, my YouTube has grown a lot this year. It's funny because one of my goals used to be get 1k subscribers on YouTube, and now we're so close to 2k, so I'm like, this is crazy. My growth on social media has definitely gone up compared to last year, but not as quickly as I would like it, but I'm still grateful for where I've got to. And thank you so much for you guys who watch my videos. The fact that you sit and watch my videos blows my mind. I've looked at my analytics, and the amount of people that actually watch my videos to the end actually blows my mind. So thank you so much for always watching to the end. Let me know if you do watch to the end, because it actually makes my day. So thank you so much for actually you actually sit and listen to me is crazy. Compared to so many different YouTubers out there, I'm just a little micro one. So thank you so much for all your support this year, previous years. Thank you for joining if you're new, and yeah, I really appreciate it. The next goal was gainer management, and of course that did not happen, but I'm not really that fussed. My 2023, I realised, was more about healing and self-growth, because I went through so many different things with grief, walking away from things, letting a lot of things and people go in my life, and focusing more on myself. That's something, if you take anything from this video, focus on yourself. It is not selfish to love yourself or take care of yourself. There's a really good quote that I actually put on my Instagram as a really good audio. If you like self-help things and quotes and all those sorts of things, my content is very fashion-based, but I also post a lot of happiness quotes, but self-healing and self-love kind of quotes on my Instagram. So yeah, go follow me over there. I do a lot of content like that. But yeah, gainer management didn't happen. Save for a second house, that again did not happen, because I didn't really save anything. I was more spend, spend, spend. Which is bad really, but I was a bit I deserve the treats. You know that audio where every time I leave the house, I think I deserve a little treat? That's literally me the whole of 2023, so. Save for a second house probably won't be till 2025, 2026 is what I'm thinking. So, and then the next one was get a new car. We did get a new car. We actually got one of our dream cars, which was a Range Rover, but we like our classic cars. So it's not your typical Range Rover, it's a Range Rover Vogue, an old style Vogue, the one that the Queen used to be in, that style Vogue. So really happy with that, because when I was younger my dad used to have one, and I always loved them cars, so the fact that we have one is just a dream come true. In regards to A new car, yeah, the prices of them is a big fat no from me, because spending like £300-400 a month plus on a car is a big fat no from me personally, because I honestly could not spend that much monthly, because that's the price of like a holiday for me. But yeah, I just couldn't do that. Maybe like in the future, but not right now. Buy a new camera. I did buy a new camera, which I'm filming on right now. I bought this camera, which is a Sony, is it AX1? I think, I'm not sure. I'll put a picture of it here so you can see it. But I bought it from this lovely person called Jamie Deere, who also does YouTube. I bought it from him, and it is the best camera I have ever used. I used to use a Fujifilm one, I can't remember what model it was, but I basically broke the motor, I think. No, I didn't know, that was a different camera. The Fujifilm, the brightness was just all over the place. It was just completely broken, so I used my iPhone for like a year, was it a year and a half maybe, until I went onto this. And the audio compared to my iPhone, I have an iPhone 12 Pro, I think, so I didn't bother upgrading my phone this year, because even the phone upgrade prices for like monthly contracts and things is ridiculous. So I'm just on a SIM only thing for a year until I decide what I want to do. I'm going off on a tangent here, I'm so sorry. But yeah, this camera is great. I was going to get the Canon G7X Mark II, I think it was. But the sound quality is insane, and the way that it like refocuses so quickly, I love it, it's so good. My next goal from 2023 was bake more often. I definitely baked more, but I definitely wanted to do even more baking. So I'm going to maybe take that into 2024. And then another goal was live life for me more. Now I definitely did that. Apart from 2023 was a very up and down year for me. I went through a lot of things personally. I went through grief. We lost a few family members, and I had to heal from a lot of like past trauma and things like that, which I'm still healing from now. But there's a lot of things that like I walked away from, I let go of in my life, and a lot of things that helped me was self-help books and reading a lot of quotes on like TikTok and things like that. But self-help books was a massive thing for me in 2023. There's a fair few books that I read. There's a couple from Vex King. There was Philosophy, Evergreen by Lydia Millen. I think that has to be the book of the year for me from her. I absolutely loved her book. I'll leave all the recommendations for self-help books that I read this year down below. I also read Seeking Slow. I also partly read Spark Joy by Marie Kondo, but I couldn't really get into it. There's a few other books that I've read. There's also, I didn't read them this year, but I've read them previously, the Sarah Knight books and The Secret, which is also good for manifesting. I'll leave a load of self-help books down below so you can go and check them out if you're into them sort of things, because I've read so many this year and they've really helped my mindset. So if you're into that as well, I'll leave a link down below. There's so many good ones, and I'll leave a list down below that the ones that I've read and also the ones that I want to read that you guys might be interested in, so I'll do that for you as well. And that is everything from 2023. Now I'm quite organised this time around because I actually have like a little script on my phone, not a script so to speak, but like the way this video is going to go. Let's move on to 2024 goals. So the main goal is travel as much as possible. Now if I lay over my vision board right here, you will see at the top of my vision board is covered in places that I want to travel to. There's so many places I want to travel to in 2024. I want to do a safari in South Africa. I want to do a road trip around Ireland. My Irish family, they will completely understand this, especially those from my family that have been to Ireland. I have never been to Ireland. I've always wanted to go. My granddad, who sadly passed away this year, he's from Cork, and I've really liked to go there. And my mum always says to me, you need to go to Ireland just to like go back to your roots sort of thing, because I did a DNA test, not like I needed to, but just to see like what my ancestry was, and it's 50% Irish, which is no surprise because my mum's side is all Irish. So she wasn't brought up in Ireland, but my granddad was, and I think my nan was. So I'm 50% Irish, and then on my dad's side I'm northwestern Europe, like the Midlands area of England, like 3 or 4% Scottish, and then Norway, I think. I don't think it was Norway. I can't remember, but even so, I'm 50% Irish, so there's a fact about me today. So yeah, I really want to go to Ireland and see Giant's Causeway. We want to have a road trip around there. I want to see the St. Patrick's Day parade. I've always wanted to go to Ireland for like St. Patrick's Day and just see all the good stuff. There's also, I want to see Venice, I want to see Rome, there's Paris, I want to see Santorini. I want to do a road trip from Las Vegas through Route 66 to LA. We want to do that because Adam's going to be turning 30 this year even, which is crazy because we've been together since I was 20 and he was 23 and I'm now 26. And he's obviously going to be 30 this year and I'm going to be 27 this year, which is mad. So that's a big thing that we want to do. There's also New York at Christmas time I'd like to do. I'd love to do Bali, Dubai, Australia, at those three. Probably not this year, probably not 2024, probably in the next year or the year after, because they are big and spenny. So we'll see what happens with those. But also if I pop my vision board back on again, you'll see different quotes on there, like lucky girl syndrome, make yourself proud, do it for her, all these different quotes that are really helpful for my mindset, and to remind myself, like, you can do this. Like, if you put your mind to it and put in the work, you will get what you want in life. And I'm a big like manifester in that sense. And if you're into that kind of stuff and you don't know where to start with manifesting, let me know if you want a video about that. I've seen so many people do those sorts of videos, but everyone has a different take on it, so let me know in the comments down below if you'd like a video about that. There's also a photo on there of a lady dressed in like a really elegant, classy outfit. I really want to define my style a bit more this year in 2024, because my style has got very classic, timeless pieces this year. Country chic, elegant style, classic style, just classic pieces in my wardrobe. I want to do a lot more and just have, I feel like I've always had that style, but I've not defined it enough. And I really enjoy that classic style that's just simplistic but so elegant and timeless at the same time. So I want to do that as well. I want to read a few more books, self-help books this year too. I also did a blog post, if you want to go and read it, of more my 2024 goals in more depth. I'll leave that link down below for my blog. It's live on the 1st of January 2024. This video is going live on New Year's Eve, so Happy New Year if you're watching this past New Year's Eve. There's also a few pictures on my vision board that has hot pod yoga and Pilates, reformer Pilates. I would love to do them in 2024. Me and Sophie want to get into that and do that together, so that'd be really, really nice. Seeing as there's reformer Pilates at Revive Coventry, if I'm not mistaken, and also there's hot pod yoga that's opened up in the Warwickshire shopping part. If you're from Coventry, that's open up too. I want to give that a go. There's also a few airport photos on my vision board that, of course, I just want to book them flights, get travelling basically. And we want to go skiing as well. You guys probably know about that if you already subscribed. There's also a picture on that that is about like cheese and wine nights. We want to do like a few more hosting bits that are like that. There's a couple of cars on there which aren't particularly for 2024, but they're just on there. There's a Range Rover Evoque and a BMW X6, which I'd love to have one, but like I said previously, that is not the cards right now. I can dream. And then there's a few house things on there, like we want to do the hallway panelling all down the banister, like below the banister, and get herringbone flooring in the hallway and the kitchen. So there is going to be some like Reno style vlogs in the upcoming year. And I also want to get a new bed. So this bed that I'm on now, it's like a brown leather bed. With the house that we're in, it lacks in storage, so I really want to get those beds that like go up like this and they've got loads of storage underneath, so I really want to get one of those. And also another part of my vision board is reach 100k. I know we're only on like just before 2k, but we can make this happen. Manifest that. And there's also a plaque on there that says 100k subscribers, so I'm dreaming big. I'm dreaming big. If you want to help me reach that goal, hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. And of course, the camera that I'm actually using is on there on my vision board. How funny. But that is my vision board. I know I went off on a little bit of a tangent there. We'll go back to the goals now, which the next one is continue to grow on socials. Now, I've become way more consistent with posting videos on here, posting content on Instagram and TikTok, and my shorts on here as well. I've got way more consistent with that, so I have seen some growth on there. So welcome to everybody that's new. Thank you for finding me. If you want to go follow me on my socials, I always leave them linked down below, but everywhere on my socials is Isobelceline, so it's so easy for you to find me. The next goal is continue habits I gained in 2023, which is gym 4 times a week, hydrating, drinking enough water, even though I don't like drinking water. I like drinking squash. So as long as I'm hydrating enough, it's all good. Eating healthily and maybe even better with less. I made no sense to myself in notes then. Basically, I want to eat healthier and cut down on processed foods, because I am definitely aware of the fact that I do eat a fair bit of processed food, but recently I have actually cut that down a fair bit, so I'm already starting that already. Reading books, 19 books to get through. So on my bookshelf, I don't know whether you watched my Vlogmas week 2, I think it was. I showed you all the books that I have, and I've got 19 now in total to read, because I thought to myself, I don't really need to buy any more books because I've got so many on my bookshelf that I really need to get through. So I want to continue to read books. I've done really well this year with self-help books and read so many. And also not buy as many clothes, shop on Vinted more. I've shopped on Vinted so much this year. Sorry, I've got really itchy nose. I've bought things on Vinted so much this year, which I've shared with you guys on my Vinted haul. I'll leave that link down below if you want to go watch that. But I've definitely become so much better with not buying clothes as much, so I want to continue that in 2024. Next is a focus on self-growth, because I've done that a lot in 2023 and I want to continue that in 2024, of course. The next one is getting fresh air more, which I definitely need to do because I work in an office job, so I don't really get to go outside very much, and where I work, it's not very safe to walk outside, let's say, around where I work, so especially on my own, so I don't really tend to go out on my own, but in the winter it's quite hard to go out for a walk anyway, because when I get home it's dark, so as the days draw lighter it will be much easier for me to do that, and just like when we get home, you know, we can go for a nice walk around the park or around the local area. Something I put in my blog post is maybe step outside and just get fresh air, and just get away from my desk basically, just to get more fresh air. Next one is educate myself more in every aspect and opportunity that comes my way. And the reason why I say that is because when I was at school, I realised I didn't actually take full advantage of the education that was being given to me, and I feel like I was more bothered about not wanting to be on my own, which when you look back at it and you're like, why? You know how high school is, like, especially if you're younger and you're watching this, I completely understand how you feel with like school when you get worried about not having enough friends. You don't want to be seen on your own, you don't want to be unpopular. I was definitely not popular in the slightest. I was part of the weird group at school, so let's put that out there. At school for me was not very, I feel like I didn't learn enough, or maybe I didn't get the support that I needed, but now that I'm older, I want to educate myself a lot more, in that sense of like, I want to listen to podcasts more that are more educational, I want to read books more that are more educational. Like I have a book behind me which is called Animal Kind that I'm reading at the moment, which is very educational about animals. And that's a really random one, but I really like watching Planet Earth that has David Attenborough in it. And I feel like that book's very much like that, so that's also a really good book. I'll leave the link down below actually, if you want to read that. It's also good for anyone that's vegetarian/vegan, it's quite good. That's a good book. But yeah, that is me off on a tangent once again. But yes, I want to I want to read more on educational things and listen to podcasts more educational podcasts. The next one is set up a new blog template. Now, I've had my blog for almost 10 years, would you believe? I've done it since I was 16, I'm now 26. It will be 10 years in May this year in 2024, so I want to upgrade it, change the blog template, because it's very simplistic if you've seen my blog. If not, it's always linked down below. It's fashionista.chic.co.uk. I never changed the name, but I feel like I should change it to Isobelceline, but I'm like, I don't know. But even so, if you have a look at it, the blog template is just like simplistic, and I feel like I need to change. I feel like it needs a glow up, so I really want to do that in 2024. And the last one is get monetized on YouTube. Guys, we are this close to being monetized. Thank you so much for all the time that you watch me. Like, I still am baffled at the fact that you guys like to watch me on YouTube. Like I said, with the amount of people that are in the world, and you choose to watch my channel blows my mind. So I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much. And is it like a personal cuddle to you? But I'm being deadly serious when I say that. Like, thank you so much for all the support in 2023 and this community that we've built, and I really appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Thank you. And that is the goals for 2024. Now, the last little bits that I wanted to run you through was, I know I spoke about my vision board, but I didn't tell you how I made it. Just need to readjust myself. It's really hurt my back sitting here because I've got nothing to support my back. So with my vision board, I actually made it on Canva. I downloaded all the images off Pinterest. Super easy. I'll do a little run through here, like something like quick and easy so you can see. Just a random little thing to show you how I made it. So I downloaded loads of things off Pinterest, like you type in what you want to have. So say if you wanted to put some quotes on there or some travel pictures on there, you just type in on Pinterest what you'd like to have on there. Download them, go onto Canva, upload them onto a random page, and basically just like change the sizing of the images and put them like all around the screen and just fill in the gaps basically. It's so like therapeutic and productive, like the way that it feels to do it. It's really good. And also, if once you've made it and downloaded it to your phone, save it to your phone wallpaper and your laptop wallpaper, so you can see it every day and you can manifest that and see your goals. That is the whole point of a vision board. You can see what you want to achieve and it reminds you every day. So yeah, that's a good thing to do. Also, a few tips for manifesting and staying organised with your goals. My top one is stationery. I always have a to-do list, a weekly planner, a monthly content calendar to organise myself with my like content and social goals. I have a gratitude journal which I do morning and night. I don't always do it every day, I can't lie. And I think that's it. But yeah, they're the top things that I like to have: a journal, a to-do list, a weekly planner and a content planner. Whether you like it digitally or on paper, I much prefer writing things than putting it on my phone, because if I put it on my phone I still have to write it because I physically like to tick it off. You know, them, is it endorphins that we like to get? Or that serotonin boost from ticking something off, if that's even the right word. Or even the notes on your phone is a good idea, because as I said, you can do it on your notes on your phone. Even with your goals and things, you can look back at them. I much prefer to write things down. But in regards to manifesting, read The Secret. If you're going to read any book to do with manifesting, start off with The Secret. There's also The Greatest Secret after that. They made a film into The Secret. It's just really, really good. That's like the starting point for me with manifesting. Also, read loads of self-help books, look into law of attraction more, look into like manifesting YouTube videos. If you want me to do one, just let me know in the comments down below. But that is my like just little bits for manifesting. But if you want like a deeper chat on that, we can do that, so let me know. But that is pretty much it for this video. Sorry that I've been an absolute waffler in it. Let me know if you stuck around to the end. I'm really gutted that I had to refilm this because there's so many things that I mentioned in that video that I filmed before that I can't remember that I said. So I do apologise if I missed anything. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know your goals for 2024. We're going to smash the years together. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe so we can smash 2024 together and see where the year takes us. So thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, please do give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below your New Year goals. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you very, very soon for a brand new video. Bye! I wanna be the life of the party.